Hi, I'm Jarilyn Fox, President and Publisher of Business News Group, and today's host for MBN TV. And I'm so excited to be joined today by Glenn Oyoung.
Thank you very much, Jarilyn.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Stage 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Whoop, whoop. Tell us a little bit about what that is.
Well, Stage 3 is a creative services agency, and so we do a lot of digital apps, website, print, basically anything from a marketing perspective that you might need. And we're very fortunate to be here today, so we're very excited.
Excellent. Glad to have you here with us. And so it's been a wonderful day at Power of Exchange.
Yes.
And what I really wanted to talk to you about, one of the sessions was contacts to contracts.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about how you think MWBEs can go from that initial contact to a contract.
Great question.
Thanks.
And at the end of the day, that's what it's about, is leveraging what you're doing and turning it into business. And I think what we heard from a lot of speakers, myself included, is to just be really patient.
Right.
Not to say you don't follow up and do things, but to understand that certainly to break into a big Fortune 100 customer, it's going to take some time. And I think it's about building relationships and never knowing that someone that where they're going to end up, and just really being available to solve problems. And I know that's kind of a little bit out there, but I think that's the story of our path, which I know we're going to get into, is just taking on every opportunity for what it is. It's an opportunity to do work. It's also an opportunity to build your own brand, so to speak. So I think that's everyone out there is a potential customer or someone you might partner with as well. So I think networking is really key, and then being patient and understanding, taking it the long view is the way to go about it. Right.
Thank you. And something I heard that really caught my attention from what you said is taking every opportunity.
Yes.
So not waiting for just the opportunity,
right,
but really harnessing each opportunity that comes.
Absolutely. And I think Jean said earlier today, sometimes you do say no. Sometimes it's not a fit for you or your strategy. But oftentimes you might look at a project, and let's just say in terms of size, it might seem like a smaller project, you're not sure where it's headed. But again, I think the number one way, particularly at Toyota or any big company, building your brand is taking on these for what they are, which is an opportunity.
Right.
You may not make a killing, you may not be able to retire, most likely you won't on one project. I mean, if there is, tell me where that is.
Right.
But
let me find it.
Yeah, please. Jarilyn, let's do it. But,
let's go.
But I think the story of Stage 3 is we really kind of took on from a very limited role in one particular division at Toyota, and just said yes. We kept saying yes, and we tried to bid on what we could, and really we were grateful for every opportunity, honestly, 100% grateful. And whether or not that threw off a lot of revenue or little, really applied our passion to each project. And I think when you add that up for several years, however long it might take, I think that's how you build your company's brand and your personal brand, is someone who really does want to partner. I think the word partner gets thrown around a lot, but the proof is really sort of in the pudding, if you don't mind me. Being trained.
Using that.
No, I want pudding.
I love pudding, so it works for me.
So
okay, great. Well, thank you so much for being here and helping our viewers understand the contact to the contracts.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate that, and thank you all for joining us for yet another segment of MBN TV.